All right, turning now to big news on the war in Ukraine, where Ukrainian forces have made sweeping gains in the northeast of the country. Ukrainian troops have raised their flag in multiple towns and villages previously occupied by Russian troops. And take a look at this map. Since early this month, the Ukrainian military says it has taken back an area about the size of Rhode Island. Debora Patta has more from Kyiv. Deborah, good morning.
Good morning. Ukraine's battlefield success in Kharkiv is one of the most significant since they crushed Russia's bid to seize the capital at the start of this war. Their counteroffensive has already taken back just under 2,000 square miles of lost territory.
Ukrainian forces have swept through the northeast at breathtaking speed, greeted like conquering heroes with flowers, embraces and tears of joy. The blue and yellow flag flying high in liberated towns and villages across the region as advancing troops push north just 30 miles from the Russian border. It's a humiliating defeat for Vladimir Putin's men, forced to flee, abandoning key supply hubs like Kupiansk and Izium. The Russians were here, said Dmitry Hryshchenko. Then suddenly they started shouting wildly and running away, charging off in their tanks. For those who've lived under occupation, it's been over half a year of hell. I was scared all the time, said Maria Hrihora. I can still see an image of a huge puddle of blood in front of my eyes. And as the Russian troops ran, fearing they would be surrounded and captured, they left behind the usual trail of destruction, devastation, and the possibility of fresh new crime scenes for police to investigate, as they begin the now horribly familiar task of digging up the bodies of civilians killed by Russian soldiers. But as Moscow ordered its troops to withdraw with the face-saving explanation it was to reinforce the eastern front line, they fired off a gruesome parting gift, a missile strike on a thermal power plant that left the area in a partial blackout.
Nobody believes this war will be over quickly. Ukrainians have certainly been emboldened by the steady supply of Western military aid, but say they need more heavy weapons to keep this momentum going. Tony?
Debora Patta for us in Ukraine, where the tide may be turning. Deborah, thank you very much.